Hi out toy collectors, this is Clipper King doing the first video just doing my collection so far, and just put a shout out to Moggy215, sort of inspired me to do these share collection so far. I have posted a few comments in past, but thought it's time I sort of video camera out and show my collection. So I'll move across, I'll put some lights on and go in and talk you through figures we've got so far. Actually filming in my son's bedroom today, because the collection all started through him. Put these lights on in his cabinet, open it up, and we'll go inside. Right. So I started collecting about 3 years ago for my son more than anything, looking for Star Wars merchandise to buy him, and at the time the only really sideshow doing quality figures. They were retailing about £30 in England. As you can tell, I'm a UK collector, so in this cabinet as it stands there's actually still a couple in there. The first one we got were the Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan, which is still in here. And what I've tried to do is split this cabinet up so I'll hold 9 per shelf, and as the Hot Toys moved in, the sideshow ones moved out, so I end up getting about 15 sideshow Star Wars ones, which as you can see they're not in here no more. But like I say, we went to a shop called Forbidden Planet in England and spotted the Rocky IV figure, which is there. And that retailed at £80 in England, but really hard to find. So I called to a shop in Derby and bought that. At the time they had the other 4 Rocky figures, other 3 Rocky figures, but like I say, at £80 a time, it was coming up to Christmas, so I just picked the Rocky up and added the rest of the Rocky figures at a later date. So like I say, I work at a storage place near Meadowhall in Sheffield, which is where I got cabinet from. One of the shops were throwing 4 display cabinets away, so I said I'd dump the 3 if I could keep one of them, which is what happened. So I've got a decent display cabinet with spotlights and everything, but it's not going to be long when the pre-orders coming through before this is full. So what I'll do, so I don't have to keep moving camera around, I'll go to the top shelf and I'll talk you through what I've got so far. You see up front here we've got the DX version of Bad, which is a quality figure. Anybody's got it knows. And all posed up. So with the LCD stand, that's pretty cool. And in behind him, a Thriller version, doing a bit of a finger click type thing. It's a pretty good figure, good likeness. Back the extra body with the zombie at back. So being a UK collector, it is hard to get these. You're sort of stuck with YouTube, with eBay, and just seeing what you can find really. Forbidden Planet, I've got a couple, but you're paying top dollar for them. You see you got Vito Corleone at back, which as it stands got to be one of the best packages for a figure, and quality head sculpt, really nice. What I'm trying to do is show you them without moving it, because I've got them all sort of posed pretty good at the minute. As we come down, got the Blade. So recently I had him in the bomber jacket with 2 guns out, which looked pretty cool, but I'm happy with this one at the minute. And then at front, probably the most valuable at the moment, it's the Billie Jean MJ1, which pretty sought after. I understand why, obviously. When he died his price shot through the roof. At the time I bought him, I actually bought 2 of it. I sold one on eBay for $120. As soon as I got it, kept one, and I bought 3 versions of the Bank Robber Joker. Obviously I moved 2 of those on, kept one myself. It sort of paid for the price of the ones I kept. But recently the other Michael Jackson I sold has been sold again through YouTube. And this time he made like £455 on it, so it's tempting to sell, but then again, once he's gone sort of thing. A Dark Knight version of Batman, just normal pose. Don't really want to pose that one up too much because I don't want to risk rubber splitting on it. And then up front here, got the DX version of Joker. It's a pretty standard pose. Got the grenade rig on his on the string to his other thumb. Quality. So this one as well, the lights on the stand really make a difference because I've got it so it hits his face, and when the room's dark it does look badass. Like I say, it's my son's room, but I buy him. He sort of shows his friends, I pose him up and what have you. Like I say, I think these Hot Toys figures are investment, so he's 13 at the moment. When he gets older, it might go towards a car for him or whatever if he decides to sell them. But our child at 70s, I had old Star Wars figures, played with him, ruined them, then they weren't worth shit, so I try and pass that wisdom on to him. Got the Hellboy. I actually got this free from a Hong Kong seller, so I'd spent like £500 to get the 3 versions of the Bank Robber Joker and the 2 Michael Jackson Billie Jean versions. He sent me this as sort of I was intending to buy all my imports from him, and sent me this as a bit of a sweetener. At the time it was going for like £100, so really nice of him, but it's going back a couple of years now, so I forget his name, can't put a shout out. But I only use 3 or 4 different sellers, and the ones I've used are all quality. But I find what I do more often now is look for English sellers, wait till they put it on with a low starting bid, and then I'll write a letter to them, ask them if I can buy it now for whatever price they ask, and then obviously if it's agreeable figure, I'll move in quick and see if I can get some bargains. Like the Club Alliance bike, Drago. Drago goes for pretty good money, but if I'm being honest, I think the sculpture is a bit shit, but that's Polo, good accessories, fair likeness, don't really fetch as much as others, but like I say, it's good to have all 4. One of my favourite ones, T2 Arnie, and posed up nice, pretty standard pose again with the model shotgun. It does look good. And just in front of him, this is one I think I ended up getting for about £100 and £10 post and packaging, just sending mail to someone on eBay. And they are pretty reasonable guys, and I always pay fast. I put a shout out earlier to Muggy215. In my opinion, top collector at the moment. Cool ass voice, like to listen to him, interesting things to say, he's funny, good guy. And I asked him whether I should buy this or Predator. He said this because the price is still pretty reasonable, and to be honest, probably right because it's fucking awesome. They got it pretty standard. I did actually copy this pose off of one he'd done as well, but so yeah, that's a good one. And that one only came like 2 days ago, so that's a good one. Got the T1000 on pre-order and the Bruce Lee on pre-order, but I think there'll be a couple of weeks for the T1000, a few months for the Bruce Lee. Look good. Got the Rambo 1, 2 and 3. 3 rocks, good start, good likeness of Stallone. And in front of them, got the John Connor, a good figure, really like that one, and posed up pretty nice. And the Marcus Wright one, really like that, don't see much fuss about it really, but top figure. And at the back of this shelf we've just got the Obi-Wan, or the Ben Kenobi, the Indiana Jones, which is possibly the best sideshow one that I got. I kept him in this, I do like Indiana Jones. And the Ewan McGregor. I do intend to do a few more reviews, but instead of reviewing them, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and rate them. I don't know if anybody's seen the MC Toys online page, where they do review them and give them scores. I'm going to try and come at it from that angle, because like I said, Movie 215, and a couple of us have got the unboxings and the reviews pretty much covered, so I'm going to try and stick with this. Okay, thanks, bye.